Hello and welcome to another episode of my Football Manager 2019 career, where we're playing as the mighty Blyth Spartans. And where we left off last time, we were top of the league on 50 points, doing pretty well there. We did lose against Chester though last session. I think, was that the last game of the session? I forget now, but yeah, only our second loss of the season though, so it could have been worse. We're doing pretty well. 13 wins, 11 draws. That is a lot of draws, but you know it's good enough to be top of the table with a 3-point lead as well right now, which is not a bad place to be in, is it? But we have got tough games this session, and the first of our tough games will be against Telford, currently sitting 5th in the table on 44 points. Yeah, not been looking forward to playing them, but they are in inconsistent form right now. Whereas Blyth, we're strong. Yeah, and I can confirm, due to that little red mark, that we did lose the last game we played against Chester. So, yeah, not great. We have had some horrible injuries to deal with. The only guy that's still injured right now is Michael Liddell. Obviously, he's a great provider of goal-scoring opportunities for the team. So it is a big loss. He's out with sprained knee ligaments at the moment. But Sean Reid has returned. Only just though, so he's only capable of playing about 45 minutes of football, I think. And our new lone player, what's his face, Thingamajig, he's back from injury as well. Can't remember his name. I'll tell you in a sec. Let's advance. There he is, Elliot Holmes. What's his face, Thingamajig, right there. Apparently plummeting in stats since moving to the club on loan. Going well for his career. But yeah, so he's available. Obviously, Sean Reid is available as well. So I'm going to swap him for Callum Nicholas. Is it Callum? It is Callum Nicholas. And I don't know, should I start Reid? He's a little bit knackered. I don't know, maybe I'll start Reid. We'll try for a good first half because he is the stronger player. And then we can bring him off at half time, assuming he makes it that far. And put Elliot Holmes on for the second half. Fingers crossed by that point we've got a lead. How's everyone else looking? I think this is the best of the rest. Obviously, Kieran Evans doesn't look particularly strong at that left wing back position, but he is the best that I've got when we're lacking Michael Liddell, and he's out for a little bit longer. He's also 30 years old now. Oh man, his strength's dropping, his pace, his stamina. Looks like his age is catching up with him, apparently, even though he's only 30. So we're probably going to have to look for a new one of these in the next season or two. New wing back on the left. That will be a massive shame because I really do like Michael Liddell. He does good things for us. And with that crossing 11, pretty good stat for someone this level. And that's why he provides so many goals for us. Right, let's have a look. Are we good to go? I think we're good to go. Yep. Let's go. Let's get this game on. So Sean Reid lacking match fitness. I'm aware of that. We're going to play him for 45 minutes of football. Of course, another bonus of playing Sean Reid is that he does have a nice working relationship with my two strikers, Bradley Fuster and Dan Maguire. Oh, we're up against some good players here. I've just seen one name in particular that concerns me. What should we do? Yeah, go out and show them why we're favourites. Yeah, confidence boost. Good stuff. All right, let's play. So that Udo is a pretty good striker for Telford. We're going to have to keep an eye out on him. Let's have a look. There we go. Is it Daniel Udo? Yeah, we tried scouting him out. The 23-year-old Nigerian. Pretty good. Oh, Bradley Fuster in the 6-yard box there, but wasting the opportunity. He was closed down very quickly by the defence. Okay, Blyth have a corner. Kieran Green will take the corner. Looking for the header. Dan Maguire finds it, but the header just didn't have the power to beat White. And he gathers it comfortably. Now Lang with a throw-in. And, of course, I forgot to mention we are at Croft Park. And, yes, of course, it's raining. Bradley Fuster. Oh, another opportunity wasted there. He really should have scored that. I definitely agree. Okay, so another corner. We're not that good at corners, unfortunately. I never really get excited about a Blyth corner. It rarely results in a goal. Bernard on the ball there. holding on to it until the foul is given. And we get a free kick, which Sangari will take. Drills it into the box, finds Bradley Fusto, nods it back to Reed, passes it to Maguire, who has a crack, but it seemed to be blocked by Lang. That's a shame. And now a free kick for Telford. Oof. I thought that had gone in the net then. That had me concerned. Okay. I think it's time we did some demanding more. It's long overdue. 18 minutes of football played. Sean Reed on the edge of the box. Can he score? Oh, that's 2 goes, but neither come to a goal. But wouldn't that have been awesome? Scoring in his first game back from injury. Still, might happen yet. He's got a little bit longer. He's going to be on the field at least until half-time. But we will take him off after 45 minutes. We don't want him aggravating that injury. Evans with a cross, looks for Maguire, doesn't quite find him. Gets another go at the cross. This time finds his counterpart on the right wing-back position, Egan. But the header from Egan not delivering a goal, unfortunately. Evans to Fuster. Evans with the cross. Almost finds Reed. Sangari will pick it up. Plays in Egan on the right. Egan. What on earth was that? Somehow finding Evans on the left. I'm not sure that's what he intended, but yeah, we'll take it. At least we retained possession, at least. Okay, so Evans on the ball now, on the edge of the box. What's he going to do with it? Going to play it back to Egan. Egan's having a crack at goal this time, although he puts it wide. It seemed like the wing-backs were just playing the ball to each other and not much else for that period. Let's hope they can play in some of their teammates so we might get a goal. And we're going to need it because we are now 1 goal down. Just seemingly out of nothing. Andre Brown scores his 7th goal of the season for Telford. Coming from the throw-in here, taken by Bender to Belic, who puts in a lovely cross straight to the head of Brown. And whoever this chappy here was for Blyth was not doing his job. Number 6 by the looks of it. No, it wasn't number 6. It's number 3. Number 3. I'm going to figure out who you are, number 3. All right, let's pause that. Oh, I can't see from this screen. Oh, well, we'll wait till we're on the pitch view. All right, let's demand more. Number 3 is Kieran Evans. Ah, crap. Well, Michael Liddell is currently being replaced by him due to injury, so I guess Kieran Evans is not as reliable as Liddell. And another goal. And the floodgates have opened. And having got through the whole season so far, having only lost 2 games, we're starting this session with what looks to be already another loss. And it's just calamitous stuff from the defence here. Number 3 involved yet again. The ball bouncing off the feet of Evans, falling to Udo. And you don't want to give that man free goal shooting opportunities. He will put them away. He's a dangerous player. And so stats generally looking in favour of Blyth. Goal line, definitely not. We are 2-0 down as we approach half-time. And we have our work cut out for us. It will be the customary half-time full-team aggressive bollocking on the menu. And we'll have to take off Sean Reed as well, which is a shame, because he's one of our stronger players. But Elliot Holmes will replace him. But we really don't want to aggravate that injury. So, tell them that their performance was disappointing. Well, obviously. Right, aggressive. You're much better than this, but you're not playing like it. Stop letting yourselves down and sort it out, you wankers. That bit was just missing from the text. Definitely needed to be there, though. Right, so we kick off the second half. Still in the rain at Croft Park. And we are 2 goals down. Not the way we wanted this match to go. And this is a tough team who are fighting in the playoff positions against us. Where are they now? Oh, there they are, 4th. If things stay as they are, they will be 4th in the table. We will retain our lead, but it will be reduced to a mere point at this stage. So at the very least, I'd like to get a draw here, so we're not slipping and losing our lead. But Udo, having another goal-scoring opportunity there. And things are not looking very stable at the back today for Blyth. Sangari with the free kick, hits the wall, deflects off and goes out for a corner. Again, not much to get excited about as another Kieran Green special is coming up. Yeah, it comes to nothing. Oh well. Well, we get a free kick on the edge of the box thanks to that little clash there. Sangare will step up. Oh, and he smashed it! Look at the power on that. Just goes straight through the wall and through the keeper. There's a couple of players on this field with holes in them after that. That was a scorcher. And we've pulled one back. Right, let's demand even more. Come on, boys. Let's at least get a draw. Oh, that looked good. Nice floating cross, but fortunately White comes out to claim it. And denies Blyth the opportunity. Egan on the ball, playing it long. We like the long ball at Blyth. Come on. Sutton back to White, and the danger is over for now. For the Telford goalkeeper. Can we... Oh, no. Udo again. Oh, my God. What was that dive with the keeper? Just diving very late after already saving the ball. Goes for another one just to add drama to the situation. O'Reilly throwing the ball out to Evans. Looking for Bradley Fuster. He will run onto that in space. Can't quite get the cross past the defence though. And it takes a deflection, goes out for a corner. Kieran Green will take the corner. It's terrible. Oh dear. Okay, Egan picks it up in defence. No, nothing happening with that. Bernard with the free kick to Egan. Egan plays in Holmes. Sangare. Back to Egan. Punts it up, looking for Maguire. Maguire somehow rescues that situation. It was not a good ball to him. Evans in space on the edge of the box. Oh, closed down well by the defence of Telford there. And it will go out for a throw-in. Time for a demand more. Zudo plays in Bender. Bender to White. Now Belic. Back to White. Carline. Who knows? And White. Belic again. Just patiently passing the ball around at the moment. Telford looking for the opening. Let's hope they don't find one. Bender switching up play back to White. White crosses into Udo's head. Oh, O'Reilly just managing to save that and tip it over the bar. That's a corner to Telford. Carline or Carline, however that's said, takes the corner, finding Bender. Bender is tackled though, and the danger is temporarily over. But the time is running out. We still need at least one more goal. Is it going to come? Sangare in the box, drills it, and he scores his second goal of the game. The new signing this season, Mohamed Sangare, seemingly rescuing Blyth from a very sticky situation in front of the home crowd. And draws us level on 2-2 now. That was a poor clearance by Smith, and Sangare capitalising nicely there. Oh, we needed that. We needed that. So there is still time. There is still time for another goal. Lang will take a free kick. Looking for Fuster. Finds Holmes instead. Now, was that onside? Holmes flicks into the net. First goal of the season. First goal for Blyth. The new man on loan from Hull. And is it going to be allowed? It looks like it's going to be allowed. There he is. Just beating the keeper to the ball there. And smashing it home. And it's been given. It's 3-2 to Blyth now. We need to hold on to this. Oh, Lang, clear it better. Who's going to put it into his own net, so we'll take that at least. Oh, the danger is not over. Udo again. That man is holding things together almost single-handedly for Telford, it seems. Although... Yeah, he's only got one goal and he's not actually the top-rated player, but every time he gets the ball, I crap my pants a little bit. And for good reason. He's a quality player, that Nigerian. And here he is again. Oh, Lions to the rescue. And calmly booted upfield by O'Reilly. We have less than 9 minutes of normal time to go. And Bradley Fuster capitalises from a defensive error. Can he find Holmes? He can. Holmes with the shot. And suddenly we've turned around a 2-0 deficit. And we're winning 4-2. What a match. Bender trying to play in Smith there. Smith half asleep. Bradley Fuster stealing the ball away from him. Putting the cross into Holmes. Holmes smashing it with his left and beating the keeper at the near post. What a goal. And that's his second of the match and second of his Blyth career. Doing very well for us. And right, we now have 3 minutes of normal time left to play and a 2-goal cushion. I think we can finally relax a little bit. Or am I speaking too soon? Udo again with another shot. He's desperately trying to claw things back for Telford. But I don't think he's got enough time. Sangare finding Fuster. Fuster with a cracking shot there. But he was offside. There was a lot of power in that. Okay, let's praise the lads. Things are going well. And the time is almost up. Good stuff. They're fired up by the feedback. That's what we want to see. Four minutes of added time to play. Over 4 minutes now gone. This is surely about to be the whistle. And there it is. The aggressive half-time bollocking clearly paid off there. Because that was all about the second half for Blyth. 4 goals coming in the second half. Making up for our 2-0 deficit. And what a turnaround that was. We definitely needed that. And that is the kind of stuff a division-winning team should be pulling off. So it's looking good. We retain our position of at the top of the Northern Premier, or Vanarama National League North. And there we are, 53 points. We have extended our lead a little bit. We're now sitting on a 4-point lead, which is good. It's better than 3, which it was before that match. I can't believe that turnaround, though. I really did think we were going to lose that. Check out Spennymoor, though. Their goal difference, plus 24. They're really trying to catch up with Blyth, aren't they? Don't want to be outdone. How many did they get out of that game? They got 4 against Alfreton, winning 4-0. Wow. Impressive stuff from Spennymoor. Okay, Elliot Holmes deserving of the praise, it seems. Dan Maguire reveals the fury of Doyle. Yeah, I was not happy at half-time. There was a lot of screaming and throwing of coffee mugs. But it did the job. We ended up winning 4-2. So, the next game is potentially another toughie for us because Boston, for some reason, are my bogey team at this level. And we've already lost to them once this season. We've only lost 2 games all season. 1 to Boston and 1 to Chester. And we were at home for our loss against Boston. And so that means we'll be playing them away next, which could be tough. They're currently 11th in the table, so they're not setting the world on fire, but they seem to make Blyth struggle for some reason. High level of balance and a brave and committed squad. Looks likely to be cautious and play 4-4-2. Well, apparently that's the undoing of us. We'll see. Hmm. I wonder if that was a reschedule, because I swear we just had Saturday games left for the rest of the season. Guess something has caused a reschedule for us. Got a Monday game there. Okay, so there are a few non-Saturday games left. Just two by the looks of it. Yeah, just two at the moment. Although we're bound to have some postponed matches. The amount of times Croft Park gets waterlogged and games get postponed, it's certainly going to get a bit more crammed in our schedule before the season's done, I'm sure. Hey Rylan, how you doing? The thinking man's FIFA, he says. That's probably not a bad description. I don't know if you had a chance to catch up with the BattleTech episode from earlier while you were out doing your volunteer work. You missed some exciting stuff, some nail biting stuff. Oh, Elliot Holmes making team of the week. Good man. Yeah, I strongly recommend at least watching. I guess it would be the final hour, or yeah, probably the final hour of that stream if you can catch it. There were some tense times for Wrecking Ball Rylan. And not just for you either. It was quite a nasty mission. Oh, you just got home? Yeah, no worries. Well, definitely when you get the opportunity, I recommend checking that out. It's yeah, like I said, just the final hour, I think, is what will mainly concern you. It was a what was it? A convoy ambush mission in a desert environment, just so you know what you're looking for. And before too long, you'll realise fairly quickly in that mission why it was such a tense one. Aaron Cunningham not getting enough football while he's on loan. Well, that's because he's a bit crap. Well, he's not happy with me, is he? But can't really blame him. The manager of Hartlepool United. But I'm not willing to compromise my team just for a lone player that I'm almost certainly not going to sign. All right, James Cottrell is eligible for a first team contract, full team contract, whatever you want to call it. He's terrible though, so he's not getting one. How is Nexus doing in Football Manager? Everyone keeps trying to buy him. That's how Nexus is doing. He's still in my under 18s team, developing nicely. I think he's still age 17, but every now and then a club comes in and tries to buy him. I've actually now set it to just automatically reject all offers for him because it keeps happening that often. So he's definitely got potential. We'll take a look at him in just a second when the game finishes calculating whatever it's calculating. Looks like some kind of African Cup thing going on, is it? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Look, Swindon make Nexus offer. Right on cue. Swindon's Nexus bid rejected because I've got it set to automatically reject. So there he is. That's Nexus. He looks a little bit shell-shocked, but who can blame him? And let's have a look. So yeah, he's still got loads of potential. He's not ready for first team football. It'll be a good while till he's suitable for that. But we'll definitely keep hold of him and watch his career develop. And Oldham have made an offer as well. See, everybody wants him. He's definitely got potential. So bogey team Boston United coming up next. And then Leamington. I think we lost a game to Leamington last season, actually. They're not too bad. They've got some reasonable players. But they're obviously not having a great season this time around. They're down in 16th. Not a great league position. Well, this is a long old calculation, isn't it? I don't know what it's working out. It's taking its sweet time. Starting to wonder if it's just broken or something, but I'll give it longer. Probably nothing. Maybe we'll hit browse, see if we can pull out of it. There we go. Okay, it's recovered. Our assistant manager is studying for his Continental C license. Okay, the odds are firmly stacked against Boston. That's cool, but it doesn't necessarily mean much. They always seem to do well against us for some reason. Yeah. Oh, come on, game. Can we just advance to match day, please? Quicker. I want to play this match. The sooner I can get this one out the way, the better. Because I do feel like it might be a loss. But with our 4-point lead at the top of the table, we can afford a loss and still retain top spot. We just can't afford more than one loss. Okay, let's do some praising. Praise Bradley. Praise Nathan. And yeah, let's praise Josh as well. Criticise Paul Smith. Yep. Oh, Elliot Holmes as well. Come on, you just had a great game and then you think, oh, it's all right. I can slack off in training now. I scored 2 goals. My job is done for the rest of the season. No, mate, that's not how it works. Criticise his training. Get him to pull his socks up. Ah, now an autosave. Any more things want to slow down my progress towards reaching this match? Just line up. I just want to get it on and go because I'm concerned the result is not going to be a good one. I just want to get that match out of the way so we can move on and start winning games again. Yeah, you never know. My fortunes might have changed against them. Okay, so one of the things it's obviously been calculating in the background is the English transfers. Yeah, doesn't really interest me because at my end of the football league, there's not a lot going on, is there? In terms of cash for the kind of signings they're making. Right, let's make him available. Ongoing. Needs match sharpness, but I think I'll give him match sharpness just by playing first team football, to be honest. Ah, nice. Mohamed Sangare getting Player of the Month. 5 appearances, 3 goals, average rating of 7.48. Pretty good for a midfielder, that. 21 years old, Liberian, that we just signed this season. Let's congratulate him. Well done, mate. And Bernard Morley taking Manager of the Month for January. Probably because they beat me. If I hadn't lost to Chester, I'd have taken Manager of the Month. I did come second. Oh, come on. I've even got a better win ratio. 85% versus his 83%. Mine was over 7 matches. His was over 6. Manager points, 266 to my 257. So he's beaten me on manager points. That's why he's deserved it. Wow. That was tight, though. Okay. Let's get this match on the go. How's the bank balance looking? Not too bad. We have dipped under 300k now. And we're going to be making a loss for the rest of the season. But hopefully we'll survive it. If we get promoted, and we'll probably get a bit of a cash injection from the board. Fingers crossed. And even if we don't, we've got a pretty strong team. I'm quite confident with most of the lads at the moment. Right, so we're in strong form. And they're only in fair form. Right. But we are away from home. And this is one of only 2 teams that have beaten us all season. And we are missing Michael Liddell still. Expected to return to training in 5 days. So we'll have him back before too long. But really would have liked to have him available for this match. Evans will have to do. What's Evans performing like? He's doing all right, actually. Average rating of just over 7. He's not been bad while he's filling in. But my lowest average rating is my captain, I think, Kieran Green. Don't know why his rating's so bad. Maybe the pressure's getting to him of being captain. Perhaps he's needing time to adjust to it. He's not that old, is he? He's only 22. It's pretty young for a captain, that is. So perhaps that's affecting his game a bit, but I'm sure he'll grow into it. Okay, I think we're good to go. Yeah, let's submit team. Once again, Sean Reid will probably come off at half-time and be replaced by Elliot Holmes. And strangely enough, we did a lot better in the second half when Elliot Holmes was in that position. 2 of the goals were, of course, scored by Elliot Holmes. Right, yeah. Let's take revenge. Yeah, go avenge the last result against Boston. Away you go. Okay, we're off. Shall I get in an early demand more? I'm going to do it. They're looking focused mostly. We've got a lot of possession, but not a lot else happening. And first highlight goes to Boston with a free kick, just drilled into the wall though. Maguire will pick that up in midfield. Oh, can't beat Davies though. Sangare with a free kick. Looking for Lyons, but York heads it away. Lyons picks the ball up, plays it back to Egan. Egan with the long cross. Finds the header. Sangare almost finding the boot of Bradley Fuster, but just denied, and the ball going out for a corner, which Kieran Green will take. Lyons to Bernard, to Lang. Nothing happening. Well, it looked like we had a goal-scoring opportunity almost, but apparently not. Still very high up on the possession. But it's not about just keeping the ball. It's about what you do with it. At the moment, Boston look like they're doing more with it. Oh, they're losing possession there, though. Okay, on the break. Let's catch him. Sangare surging upfield, playing it out to Bradley Fuster. Bradley Fuster beats his man and takes a shot. And that is saved and goes out for a corner. Kieran Green to take. Terrible corner. Bradley Fuster picks up the loose ball though. Plays it across to Lyons. To Lang. Back to Lyons. And apparently comes to nothing. Evans with a throw in. Finding Reed. Reed switching play up to the right wing. Where Leighton Egan is. Oh, Egan, that was a terrible pass, mate. What was that? Bernard saving the day there. Beating the Boston man to the ball. And we have possession in midfield. Sangari thumping the long ball up to Bradley Fuster, who crosses to Maguire. Header Maguire. And saved by Willis. And we will win another corner, which Evans will take this time. Evans finding nobody in a green and white shirt. Evans on the ball. And comes to nothing. Time for a demand more, I think. Egan with the cross. Reed on the edge of the box. Deflection comes out to Maguire and he tucks it in nicely at the near post. And that will be a goal for Blyth. 24th goal of the season for Dan Maguire and an assist by Sean Reed. Only in his second game back from injury and already proving to be useful. Although it is an interesting interpretation of an assist, that really, isn't it? We'll take it. Don't take it away from him. Let him have it. So we approach half-time with a 1-goal lead over our bogey team, Boston. And we could end the boginess of Boston with this result if we can cling on to a win. Let's give them a morale boost. Not a bad kickoff highlight. At least we look threatening. They're looking disinterested. Let's make the most of that. Demand more. Lyons with a free kick for Blyth. Finds the head of Bradley Fuster. Can't quite keep possession of it. York takes the ball away from him. And Willis thumping it upfield, but only as far as Blythe's Evans, who plays in Sangari. Sangari plays it out wide to Egan on the right, who crosses to the head of Bradley Fuster. But it wasn't a good header. It was saved by the keeper. And so far, it's looking good. We have kept Boston down to only 2 shots, neither of which were on target. We're getting the better of the possession, better of the shots. Stats looking well and truly in our favour. And as is the body language. Right, let's demand more again. I was going to take Reed off at half-time, but since he's doing all right for fitness, I'll keep him on a little bit longer. Right, Sangari, Evans, Fuster, Green on the edge of the box. Oh, cracking effort, hitting the bar. Sorry, the post. Could have and should have been a goal, I feel. Oh, great tackle by Bernard there. Right, is it time to take off Sean Reed? Yeah, I don't want to leave him on any longer than I have. He's played the best part of a football match. Let's put Elliot Holmes on now. Hopefully this won't rock the boat and turn this win into a loss. Right, it's time to keep the good form going. He did score 2 goals in the last game. Sangari with a decent free kick there. Willis spills it, but claims it first anyhow. Could not keep hold of that. Right, are we going to make the substitution now? Yes, we are. Sangari with another free kick. Another free kick on target, but also saved again by Willis. Let's demand more as we come into the last 10 minutes of normal time. Oh, Sangari's looking knackered. He can survive the rest of the game, surely. Lang picking up a yellow card. Only his third of the season, which is surprising. I've had a lot of yellow cards across the team this season, mostly in my midfielders, though, to be fair. That's time to ease off. We are all over Boston like a rash at the moment in the stats, but this highlight looks like it could go their way. Allen on the ball. Plays it to Stanley. Stanley to York. York. Oof. Bromfield somehow picks up the loose ball. Smith playing it out wide to Davies. Davies with the cross. O'Reilly with the punch. Well, that made me a bit nervous. Demand more for the dying minutes of the game. Just make sure they keep concentration levels up. We only have a lead of 1 goal. And anything could happen in the next minute and a half. Allen on the attack for Boston. It looks like they are desperately looking for an equaliser in the late stages of this match. As we approach full time. Take your time, O'Reilly. Yeah, just mess about. Mess about. Come on, ref, blow the whistle. Angari thumping it upfield. Finding Bradley Fuster. Could be some danger here. To Maguire. Ooh. Not a bad effort to finish the game on. Just wide of the post, though. And that will be full time. And we have broken the bogey team. Quite convincingly as well. Look at that. 18 shots, 12 on target. 59% possession. They only managed a single shot on target. Well, I say the only thing surprising is that we only won by 1 goal. But we'll take it. Well, I'm going to tell them that was a good win, even though it was only a goal. We've beaten one of only 2 teams that have managed to defeat us so far this season. So to beat them away is certainly worthy of praise, I think. And there we are, still retaining our 4-point lead at the top of the table. Spennymoor snapping at our heels, though. Let's give Sangari some praise. He was putting a lot of free kicks on target. So Leamington next. They were now 14th in the table, so they've moved up a little bit after their last result. They were 16th last I looked. But still, they're on a -4 goal difference. Lost 13 games. They're not having a great season. Should be a match that we're winning. Okay. Guess we'll just press on until we reach that fixture. Okay, goalkeepers have a low tendency to punch the ball and prefer to try to claim it. Fair enough. And they have good reflexes. Okay. That's seemingly the strength of Leamington's team as it stands. Doesn't sound too intimidating to me. Not when we've got the likes of Bradley Fuster and Dan Maguire up front. Joe Clark appears to be their key player. Now, what is he? Carolero, midfield. We've got a few greenies. His fitness stats are good, and that is always important at the low end of the football leagues. These physical stats. can count for a lot. 31 years old, so he's got a fair bit of experience. Okay, we're surefire favourites, apparently. How is Jarrett Rivers getting on? Is he still at Chesterfield? He is. Is he actually getting games at Chesterfield since we sold him? Look at that, there you go, 3.9k, mega bucks. So he's made 10 appearances and got 2 assists. So not exactly a glowing career since moving up the football leagues. Never mind, he's probably getting paid more. Okay, so Little still out for another 1 to 2 days. Sean Reed just lacking match sharpness. But he will. Well, we managed to get him to play 75 minutes, didn't we? So I think we'll do the same again. Lewis Lang and Kieran Green are concerned about the squad strength, lack of depth in defence. I was having that issue previously, wasn't I? Hey Harvey, how you doing? I'm good, thanks. Well, I say I'm good. I'm a bit ill, but I'm carrying on regardless. My Baltec stream earlier on today was mostly blowing my nose over and over. Highly entertaining stuff. Right, where we at? Little still not ready. Returning to training in 2 days, right? Oh, I can't wait for Michael Liddell to be back though. Yeah, team looks all right then. Let's go with this. And again, we've got Elliot Holmes waiting to come on in place of Sean Reed when and if we need it. Okay, Leamington playing a 5-3-2 with wing backs. Very similar formation to the one I use, only with an extra midfielder in the centre. Whereas I push one of those guys forwards a bit for a linking player. Just the way I prefer things. Right, what are we going to say? Over to all of you now. Have a good one tonight. Well, okay. Not a great result from that talk. And look where we are. I always know where we are as soon as I see the weather conditions. Oh, look, it's absolutely hammering it down with rain. Guess we're playing at home then. Croft Park, once again, at risk of becoming a swimming pool. Are we actually going to score off this corner? No, we're not. I almost let myself get a little bit excited there. I should know better. We never score off corners. Okay, Sangari with the free kick on the edge of the box. Smashes it into the wall. Clearly aiming to do nothing more than intimidate the Leamington players early on. He can smash a ball. Here he is again. Same again. Drilling it straight into the wall. Not a bad effort there. I'd rather he put a cross in than had a shot from that angle, but we'll take it. Okay, let's demand more. Quickly. Oh, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. Bernard to Egan. Egan smashing it upfield into space, finding Evans on the left, and he crosses into Maguire. Maguire can't get a shot off. Oh, cross coming into there to Bradley Fuster in the end there, but he couldn't keep it down. And it will go out for a goal kick. Egan on the ball. Surging upfield. Plays it to Dan Maguire. Dan Maguire not in a lot of space there. Lane trying to tackle him, but Maguire just about retaining possession. Playing in Evans on the left. Evans tries to beat his man and fails horribly. Dwyer now on the ball for Leamington. Not a good pass from him though. They do retain possession. Bowen. To Reynolds. Reynolds tries a cheeky little back heel. Thinks he's in the Premiership, but he isn't, and loses possession. Now Dan Maguire in the box. Playing in Bradley Fuster, who absolutely skies it. What was that? Or was that a deflection? I think it took a deflection. We'll let him off. We'll let him off. We've got a corner. Green will take. And it's a terrible corner once again. Oh, come on. Oh, I thought Maguire was going to sneak the ball away there and go on a run. There are only 2 men back for Leamington at that point. Right, we're going to demand more. It's overdue. Lewis Lang picking up his 4th yellow of the season. We've not put a single shot on target yet. This is concerning me. 30 minutes of football, no shots on target. It's like the team isn't really trying. I think there might be a touch of complacency going on for this fixture. And we can't have that. So, once again, it looks like we're on course for an aggressive half-time bollocking. See if we can wake them up. Dwyer on the ball for Leamington. Terrible pass from him, but Bradley Fuster looks to capitalise on as he takes the ball upfield. Looking for the cross to Dan Maguire, finds it. Dan Maguire shoots first time. First shot was saved by Breeden, but the second, the follow-up, was smashed into the back of the net, and that will give us the lead just before half-time. Dan Maguire's 25th goal of the season here, largely thanks to Bradley Fuster taking advantage of that stray ball. Oh, it was a good effort with the first shot, but it took the follow-up to seal the deal, but we'll take it. And we are 1-0 up. So perhaps the team heard me talking about the half-time bollocking. They've decided they don't want earache yet again. And they've grabbed a goal. Alright, it's time to ease off tackles. That's Lang. Never really like having to tell my centre-backs to ease off tackles. But sometimes it's just better than ending up with a red card. Okay. Yeah, go out and prove a point. There we go, that'll do. Not bad advice from the assistant. Makes a change. And the second half kicks off, and it's still raining, obviously. Sangari with the free kick. Just going wide there. Stats still aren't looking great, but they're not looking great for Leamington either. Bradley Fuster in the box. Plays it back out to Evans. To Sangari. Sangari to Reed. Reed to Maguire. Oh, always get excited when Maguire's on the ball in the box, but denied this time by the defence of Leamington. Sangari to Evans. Finding Sean Reed. Egan. Sangari in the centre. Bradley Fuster has a crack. Denied by the keeper, but that will be a corner. Just keeping an eye on Sean Reed's fitness. Evans takes the corner. It's a terrible corner. Evans to Fuster. Back to Evans again. Fuster. Sangare. Reed. Kieran Green. Back to Sangare. Reed with the shot. Curling effort, but way too wide and not enough curl. Okay, it's time for a demand more, I feel. Dwyer on the ball for Leamington in the danger zone, but closed down nicely there by the Blyth defence. Leamington retain possession though. Elliott now tries to make a run into the box. Oh, the ball comes out to Clark, who thundering effort from Clark, like smashing the ball into the back of the net. Unfortunate to concede that goal there, I feel. But that was a cracking shot. No denying. And pretty unlucky. It took a deflection off my man there, which set them up for that goal. Just can't help but feel a little bit unlucky there. How are we looking in the table? Still doing all right. Seems Spennymoor aren't playing today. I guess we're the only ones that are. Lang out to Evans. Evans to Fuster. Fuster looking for Dan Maguire with the cross, finds his head, and Dan Maguire in space as well. Had all the time in the world to line up that header, but unfortunately failed to find the target. Reed to Green. Sangare, who thumps it into a player as usual. I think it might be time. It might be time to sub Sean Reed off while he's still recovering from this injury. Let's get Elliott Holmes on. Go on, make the difference, Elliott. Green dispossessing the Leamington man there. Finding Maguire. What's Maguire going to do with it? Plays it across to Sean Reed. Possibly his last touch of the match. Sangare with the shot. Just denied by the keeper of Leamington there. And I'm guessing some kind of offside occurred. I didn't see a foul. Bradley Fuster. Oh, I'm not going to find Dan Maguire through that many yellow shirts. Oh! What on earth was going on there with the Leamington defence? Elliott Holmes looking to capitalise, sneaking away a shot, but unfortunately not scoring a goal from it. Demand more. Come on, boys. No, this is not what I wanted to see. Ball deflects off the wall there. Can a green and white shirt pick the ball up? They can. Elliott Holmes has got the legs, having only just recently come on. He's feeling a lot fitter and more spry than everyone else on the field right now. And it really showed as he won that ball. Evans now with the cross. Evans again. Finding Elliott Holmes. What's he going to do with it? Takes it forward, looking for a shot for himself. But it was a poor effort, and Breeden saves comfortably. Sangare with the free kick, but it comes to nothing. Evans with the corner. Terrible corner. Standard. O'Reilly coming way out of the goal there to pick up that ball. Almost up to the halfway line before he kicks it out. That's a true sweeper keeper at work right there. Is Breeden going to be as brave? I very much doubt it. Ooh, come on, come on. We are into added time now. This is our last chance for a goal. Dan Maguire beats his man, takes a shot. The ball's tipped over the net for a corner. And it looks like this game is going to finish 1-1 as things stand. which is a disappointing result, to be honest, but at least it's not a loss. And we will retain our position at the top of the table for now. But it's not over yet. There are seconds to go, under a minute. And Leamington have not given up the ghost. Sangare going in with a hard challenge there on Elliott. And the free kick is one for Leamington. This will possibly be the last move of the game. Oh, good save, O'Reilly. Good save. Oh, man. So we had 22 shots, 7 on target, versus their 6 and 2 on target. We had more possession. We did foul a lot. But I do feel like we should have done better there. Very, very much better than a 1-1 draw. But sometimes that's just the way it goes. Yeah, it was disappointing. They seem to acknowledge that. Let's hope the next match goes a little bit better. Emmanuel Franco, come on Blyth, he says. Yeah, too right. It didn't really work out though, did it? Maybe scream at them more aggressively. That's usually my strategy. Right, so, yeah, we're all right. I mean, assuming Spennymoor win, they will have closed the gap a bit. But we will still be top of the table. Oh, no. Captain Kieran Green has picked up an automatic 2-match ban now. Ah, damn it. Okay, well, we can cope. We can cope. It's not the end of the world. We've got other midfielders. We have more squad depth this season. Adam Long, who are you? Oh, I vaguely remember checking him out. Yeah, I didn't want him because his first touch was absolute toilet. So yeah, and his passing and his technique. Yeah, no, you're welcome to Adam Long, Welling. You take him. Feel free to recommend players. I can't afford to sign anyone at the moment. I'm well into the season and already over my wage budget, but I can check them out for next season if they're worth my while. Feel free to leave me a list. But we are top of the league at the moment, so we're doing all right. All right, what's going on? Connor Oliver is moaning that he's not getting enough football. Well, that's convenient. You're about to get 2 games. Oh, unable to resolve his issues. Yeah, let's try this. I want to give you some game time, but Mohamed Sangare is in such good form at the minute that I can't drop him. Yeah, it makes sense to him. Good. Another offer coming in for Nexus. Have I tried Anthem yet? No, not since that one time with you. The reviews I've seen about Anthem are saying it's still full of bugs. So I thought I'd leave it a bit until they work some of those out. Otherwise, I'll just get frustrated with it and probably not pick it up again. So, another offer for Nexus. So, yeah, I'm holding off at the moment, RV. Just waiting to see if things get fixed up. But I've watched a whole bunch of reviews and footage of it, and it seems like almost everybody's having issues. Lidl is back to training. That is fantastic news. Okay, let's just praise all these players for their training. We like to encourage them to train well. Yeah, I can't be bothered to talk to the slackers at the moment. Okay, time for a save, I guess. Okay, so our next match is away, playing Bradford, and they're having a terrible season, so you'd think that should be an easy win. Let's give Michael Liddell 45 minutes of reserve football. If we can get his fitness levels up, fingers crossed he won't get injured. What am I looking at here? FA Trophy? No, not interested in you. I want to see Spennymore's result. Spennymoore lost. Fantastic news. So yeah, we've extended our lead. That's good. As you can see, Bradford currently second from bottom of the league. They are having a terrible, terrible season. Minus 20 goal difference. Certainly expecting a win out of this match. It looks like there will be no reprieve for Nuneaton this season. They just scraped their way out of the relegation zone last season by winning the last game of the season against the team that was top of the league, Stockport. And this season they're a solid bottom. That's a shame for them, but it looks like they will be going down. Zidane Akers. Let's have a look at you. 21-year-old winger. He's got a few greenies. His first touch looks pretty good. Pace, acceleration. Yeah, he's going to be nippy. All right, I'll have to keep an eye on him. Okay, they've got a high level of vision and creativity. And the goalkeepers have good reflexes. Wow, you'd think they wouldn't be doing so badly as they are. I guess they don't have the players to finish, to capitalise on the chances created. Oh, he's still whinging about Jay Rouse. He's not getting any games. It's just not happening. Yeah, I'm just going to keep telling you the same thing. You're going to end up hating me and you'll never loan me a player again, but screw you. I'm not allowing your whinging to cost me my promotion chances. Looks like a Wrexham versus Harrogate final in the FA Trophy. I just saw that headline, Rooney set for UCD, University College Dublin loan deal. Like, what? What's it? Adam Rooney. Not Wayne Rooney. Adam Rooney. Big difference. Okay, where are we at now? Easy win predicted for Blyth. It should be. They are terrible and they're doing terrible. And we are good and we're doing great. We've got this, no concerns at all. Okay. Seems like it's lining me up for a big fall here. Gonna end up losing. Alright, let's praise some players. Dan Maguire, yeah, definitely always praise Dan Maguire. And Mohamed Sangare, he doesn't pop up in the training praiseworthy panel very often, so we'll give him some. Connor Oliver, really? Come on, you're about to play a match. Why you got to do this? All right, let's continue. Oh, really? Another save? Surely that's not been 3 weeks. Maybe it's on save every week. I forget what I set it to now. Probably save every week because I'm paranoid about it crashing and losing all my progress. Although, to be honest, I don't remember having a single crash with this version. I think it's been really good. Football Manager 2019. At least for me, in respect to crashes. Right, come on. Roll on match day. Let's get this one going. And then we've got Stalybridge Celtic after that. And they're also pretty rubbish. Right, maximum of 45 minutes of action for Michael Liddell. Fair enough. But that at least means we can play him, which would be nice. Okay, both of our teams are apparently in inconsistent form now. Oh, yes. So Kieran Green is out of contention due to that suspension. And let me just check. Is Oliver the best of my options? He actually isn't. Elliot Holmes is a bit stronger. And he's been on good form. Let's give him a crack. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, no. We're not going to do it that way around. What about that? No. None of that's an improvement. Okay, so we'll stick Holmes there. See how he does. Obviously, he's no Kieran Green, but he might be a good enough fill-in. And then Paul Smith, Michael Liddell, and then we'll put Liddell on for the first half. Then we'll take him off in favour of Kieran Evans in the second half. Give him 45 minutes of football. Keep trying to improve his match fitness. Help him ease back in after that injury. Right, I think we're good to go now. Unless I'm missing anything glaring. Okay, 4-2-3-1 wide. What should we say? Yes, do that. Play your own game and we should win. And we're off. This time Blyth playing in the white shirts. And Bradford in their traditional green. Retaining possession well, right up until the point that Reed decides to just smash one of their guys down. Never mind. Okay, and it will be a throw-in. Holmes dispossesses Bradford, and the ball is punted upfield. Maguire on it. Bradley Fuster available for the pass, but he's not needed. Dan Maguire scores a goal inside of 5 minutes. And we'll give out some praise for that, I think. That is a fantastic start. And Michael Liddell immediately involved, getting the assist for that. Oh, you can see why I've missed him and why I'm glad he's back. O'Reilly with the goal kick, playing it short to Bernard. Deshaun Bernard playing the ball upfield. Finding no one though. Blyth have one possession back in the midfield battle, and Maguire is once again through. He's in the box. This time closed down by the number 3 of Bradford. And that will go out for a corner. Liddell to take. Terrible corner, as is the tradition of Blyth. Oh dear. One day. Right, are we due a demand more? I think we are, yeah. Maguire. Bernard. Sangare. Maguire back to Sangare. Sangare flicking it upfield, finding Leighton Egan. Egan throw on goal in the 6-yard box. Brought down though, and that will be a penalty, which Sean Reid will step up to take. His first penalty back since his injury. Let's see if he's still got the magic. No. No, he has not. Penalty missed. It looked like he tried to be clever about it and play it gently into the corner of the net. He needs to go back to his old-fashioned approach of just literally smash the ball as hard as you can and just hit it wherever it goes. Because he was scoring goals off that method. Yeah, penalty saved. What a shame. That will knock his confidence. Yeah, he's now down on a 6.2. Not great. Egan looking for Bradley Fuster. Finds him, but well charged down by Connor Branson there. Another corner for Blyth. Holmes stepping up to take it. No, not really good. Sangare keeping the ball in play though. But then tackled by Spencer, and it comes to nothing. All right, demand more. Approaching half time now. Only 1 minute of added time before the whistle. Sean Reid playing a 6.0. Not a good game for him. Largely thanks to that penalty miss. Right, go out and prove a point. All right. Oh, good. Sean Reid gained confidence from that. That's exactly what he needs to get his head back in the game after that miss. Well, currently 30 played. Goal difference of plus 30 and 60 points. That is a good season. Let's hope we can cling on to this run of form. Let's go for a demand more. Egan with the throw, finding Dan Maguire in the box. Maguire to Sangare. Sangare plays in Michael Liddell, and Michael Liddell smashes it into the net. So his first game back from injury, and oh my god, I was supposed to take him off at half time and I forgot. But his first game back from injury, and not only does he make an awesome assist, but he also smashes home a goal. I am going to take him off the field though, even though he's doing so well. My god, that was a cracking effort. But yeah, he's only supposed to be playing 45 minutes of football because he's just come back from a nasty injury. So well done, Michael Liddell. 1 goal, 1 assist. Fantastic stuff. Your job here is done for the day. You deserve the rest. Egan playing the long ball, finding Dan Maguire. He's got Bradley Fuster to his left. Tries to go it alone, no. He did seem to outpace Bradley Fuster in the end. Egan to Maguire. Sangare. Long ball to Bradley Fuster. takes a shot with his left. Just wide of the mark. Thanks to the hand of the goalie. Holmes taking the corner. And it's an awful looking corner. Yeah. Just bad. I would quite like to demand more again, but I guess it's too soon. So Bradford not managing a single shot on target so far, which is good news for us. We are having the better of the stats for sure, and with a 2-goal lead to show for it, I think we're in a good position. I think it is time. No, not quite. Let's just give it a little bit longer. It's soon time for a substitution though, because Reed doesn't look like he's going to recover his form for the rest of this game. So yeah, we'll get to here and we'll make the substitution. So what that involves is Elliot Holmes will be swapping positions with Sean Reed. And then Sean Reed is going to come off in favour of Connor Oliver. Reed, of course, also recently returning from injury, so probably for the best for his fitness and recovery to bring him off anyhow. Holmes to Maguire, flicks it on to Bradley Fewster. Oh, offside Bradley, offside mate, come on. Dawson with the free kick for Bradford. Bounces off the wall. Lang tries to smash it upfield for a quick counter, but obviously didn't work out. We have another highlight. Holmes playing it long, finding Bradley Fewster again. Dan Maguire to the right of him. Play it to Maguire, damn it. Play it to Maguire, you greedy little what's it. Oh my God, that was an easy tap in for Maguire if Fewster had played the pass. But he tried for the shot himself. Holmes, nice. So Oliver coming on field and providing an assist very, very soon after. Egan with the throw in, head off Dan Maguire, down to Oliver. Oliver calmly passing it to Holmes, and Elliot Holmes with a cheeky little finish there. So that makes it 3-0. Third goal for Elliot Holmes since joining the club on loan. And let's give him some praise. Yeah, 3-0 win is definitely praiseworthy as we come into the closing minute of the game. There will be 4 minutes of added time by the looks of things. Evans in the box, closed down well by the number 2 of Bradford. And it looks like there'll be a counter-attack on the cards. Joyce to Dickinson almost. And it's shut down by the Blyth defence pretty well there. And we're now in the final dying seconds of this match. 3-0 up. And there is nothing Bradford can do at this stage. And there it is, the final whistle. And another win for the mighty Blyth Spartans. Fantastic stuff. Yep, they did well. Everything's excellent. Good. So, continuing to keep our solid grip on the top spot in the league this season. Still, fair bit of the season left to go, although we are well and truly over the hump. Just really only a couple more months of football to play, and we've been in great form this season. Absolutely fantastic. Barely losing any games outside of the cup, obviously. But yeah, can't ask for much more. We do want to win the league this season. I want automatic promotion. I'm not going through another nerve-wracking playoff. Right, okay. Maguire is set for the goal bonus. 1 goal away from 20. Brilliant. Not going to complain about that. And Sangare, again, worthy of praise. He's doing well. He's settling into the club nicely. He had a bit of a rocky start because he was getting booked and sent off, and oh man, he looked like he was going to be a violent man. I thought I'd signed myself a Vinnie Jones, but yeah, he's settling in nicely now. And shaping up to be a good player, and he's pretty young as well. That Liberian, what was he, 21, 22, something like that, if I remember rightly. Yeah, he's 21 years old, so he'll last a while. Great potential, great current ability. Generally good stats. He's got good physical and good technical stats. Not so great mentally, but can't have everything, can we? So, Stalybridge Celtic. They have moved up a couple of places in the league since I last took a look. Means they probably won their last game. Luke Wall. Okay, let's have a look at him. I want to scout this guy. He can actually play wing back. And I don't know if you remember, but Michael Liddell is getting on a bit. And this lad's only 23 years old. So let's start scouting him early because we might sign him one day. You never know. Okay. Just gonna roll things on until we hit match day again. Get through as quickly as possible. This should be another good match for us. And we're at home this time, so place bets now. Will it be raining? Will it be not raining? I think it's a foolish man that bets against the rain at Croft Park. Sangare, team of the week again. Good man. Let's praise some form. Jordan Crawford is eligible for a professional contract. I'll be the judge of that. No, you are definitely not, mate. See ya. Goodbye. Not when we've got the likes of Nexus sitting in our youth team. He's definitely getting a contract with his potential. But not yet. He's still 17, I think, at the moment. So we can keep him on a youth contract for a little while longer. Huh? What? What? He's not out of contract. Surely not. Yeah, no, he's not out of contract. But they've offered him one, so I need to offer him a new contract. Crap. First team. Maybe that's enough. Now, I really need to not screw this up. Okay, so what's he currently on? I can't remember his current wages. Oh, he's on 180 quid a week at the moment, and now he wants 350. Shitballs. I mean, he's kind of worth it though. He is pretty good. Let's drop to 250. Hopefully he won't have a strop over that offer. Yeah, best I can do is a year. Okay, suggest terms. He wants 350. All right, how about 275? At least he's negotiating. 300. 300. All right. Okay, so that's a massive increase in his wages, but you know, he is coming towards the end of his career. He's going to be wanting to get some payday before his retirement. But I'm not having him go to like University College Dublin for like nothing at the end of his contract at the end of this season. No bloody way. This man is too damn important. And if I hadn't have offered him a contract right there and then, there's every chance he might have just thought I wasn't going to give him one, and he'll just accept that. And then we lose one of my best players. So unfortunately, that's gonna cost us more money for the rest of the season, but it is what it is. I have a bunch of people who I really need to give contracts to. I've just been putting it off because I'm already losing enough money. I'm overspending my wage budget. Oh dear. Well, at least we're in the black. Like it's not the end of the world, but we are losing money every month. Like now we're out of the cups. The rest of the season is just lose money, lose money, lose money, lose money. So we're going to be wiping out those funds we've got in the bank. Max Beeston, who are you? Some kind of defender. Okay. Sangari's thinking of asking for an improved contract as well. Really? Because I've only just signed you, mate. Oh, he's only on £110 a week. Oh, I'm such an evil manager. Oh my god. Can't believe how underpaid this poor guy is. No wonder he wants an improved contract. Still, we'll push our luck as long as we can get away with it. I don't want to be paying out more money. Sorry, Sangari. You are definitely worth more, but you're not getting it until you force it on me. Praise training, Josh Clark. So, easy win predicted. Good. Okay. Roll on match day. Oh, save time again. You've seen it now, Rylan. He says, I've just watched that ambush convoy mission from your Battletech episode earlier today. One of the most tense missions I've seen, especially when my mech's leg was blown off fire ammo explosion. Good call, eject and catch. Yeah, I mean, chat was recommending I ejected you as well, and I was thinking, but I need this firepower. Am I running the risk of getting Rylan killed? And I really was. But then I managed to run you to the back, and I thought, oh, it's all right now. He's safe. And then they sensor locked you, and then they blew the leg off, and you were on the floor, and I was like, oh no, it's all over. It's all over. But somehow you managed to live through it. Unbelievable. But yeah, that was a tense mission. And managed to win in the end, obviously. But one of the messier wins that I've had. Oh, good. Lidl signed a new contract. That's a relief. Although it won't be to the accountant. It was a risky move, you're right. It was very risky. But yeah, it did pay off, thankfully. But yeah, I had to eject catch. There was no way I could get him to pull out along the same route as you. It just wasn't going to happen for him. And I had already lost a lot of stuff off that stalker by that point. But yeah, once again, I was weighing up his life against his cockpit equipment. I was like, oh, should I eject and lose that rangefinder? I think it was. But yeah. So when he sees that, he's probably not going to be too pleased with me. But it's all right. Nobody died. It's all good. And I was doing my best because I had a few people in chat going on about jinxes, and I was just saying everything like, just to try to jinx it, just to wind them up. And I got away with that too. Right. So Kieran Green's still suspended, so we will keep the team as it was for the start of last game. And let's go. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, that mission, though. Even though it was tense. And then I took a mission on after that I was thinking, oh, this will just be quick, because I've only got 15 minutes of the stream left, and then it ended up going on for like 45 minutes or something. And that wasn't so easy either. But still, it was nothing like the convoy ambush. Yeah, no worries. Okay, we're off. Ah, well, it's actually not raining at Croft Park. Who'd have thought? Surely it'll probably start raining in the second half or something. Let's demand more, nice and early. Very uneventful so far. Sangari with a free kick, though. Oh, it's on target, but saved by Hall. Goal kick straight to the defender, but it's a horrible mistake at the back, leaving Saunders through on goal. Luckily, O'Reilly saves. But yeah, that was not a good move. Who was that? Was that Elliot Holmes? I don't know. It looked like number 8 was on his back, and that is Elliot Holmes. Strange position for him to be in, though. Maybe it was Lang. Maybe I was seeing a 6 and not an 8. Hard to see at this scale. It was very tense moment at the back already. And just a reminder, this is supposed to be a team that we should be all over. And stats-wise, it's not looking good enough at the moment. Oh, it's just picked up a little bit, but still very uneventful. I don't feel good about this, the way it's going. We're just not getting highlights, are we? Well, we'll try the half-time aggressive bollocking, if that's what's needed. And it might simply be that their strategy is just outperforming ours. Or at least, you know, they're parking the bus well enough that we're not getting through it. There we go, aggressive half-time bollocking. Now let me have a look. What are they actually doing? They're just playing 4-4-2. But nothing that we can't normally beat. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Sean Reid taking the knock. Looks like he's got a tight hamstring. We don't want to aggravate that injury again. He's coming off immediately. No messing about. Alright, let's get Holmes and him swapped. Reid and Connor Oliver swapped. Yeah, that could be bad. We'll have to wait and see at the end of the match whether that turns into a worse injury or not. There you go, called it, by the way. I called it. It's raining. Egan denying Saunders there. He was trying to run onto that ball. Reid, hopefully Reid's last touch of the game. I want him to come off as soon as possible. Maguire in the box. Looking for Bradley Fuster. Finds the head of Bradley Fuster, and we have a goal. We have a goal after 55 minutes of football. That's the 15th goal of the season for Bradley Fuster, and Blyth are 1-0 up. And I feel it's no coincidence that it occurred just as the rain started. That is our favourite condition to play in. Home turf, home weather condition. And we got a goal. Yes, proceed with the changes, please. Let's get Reed off. Get him straight into physio. Get that calf massaged. Or was it a thigh? I forget now. Just massage him in general. I'm sure it'll be fine. Demand more. Come on. Oh no, Bradley picking up a yellow card. He's 10th of the season. That's a lot of yellow cards for a striker to be picking up, to be honest. I don't know what his issue is. Dan Maguire picking up his 10th yellow card of the season as well. What are my strikers doing? Okay, Elliot Holmes on the ball, playing it out wide right to Egan. Egan keeping it in and crosses to Dan Maguire. Dan Maguire in the 6-yard box. Takes a shot but denied. And that will be a corner kick though. Which, let me guess, will come to nothing. Michael Little takes the corner. High and looping and long. And comes to nothing. And nobody was surprised. Oh well. Oh, we got another corner. Little again. And yeah, finding nobody in the right coloured shirt. Oh, what a goal! Seemingly out of nowhere. What a curling shot. That was fantastic. Let's see that again. Okay, so I was busy complaining about his awful corner. Sangare picks the ball up. Gets tackled by Eskew. And Little picks it up. And what a curling shot with his left there, leaving the keeper completely stranded. And we're 2 goals up. Oh, you know, I'm so glad Michael Little is back from his injury. I think I should have taken him off by now as well, actually, because he's still nursing that injury, but never mind. He's gotten this far. We'll leave him on a bit longer. John Marsden scoring a goal for Stalybridge there, pulling one back. We are still winning 2-1, but unfortunately he was left wide open, and it was a good volleyed finish from him. But we can't afford to be napping now. We've only got a 1-goal lead as we approach the final 10 minutes of football for this match. Need to demand more. Need my demand more fix. There it is. Okay, corner for Stalybridge. Looks dangerous. Saunders picks it up. Askew with another cross in. And a header from Reitinen, is that? Reitinen. I'm guessing that's how you say it. Reitinen. Yeah, it looks like Reitinen to me. But luckily it was saved. Now Michael Little with a corner, which comes to nothing. Yep, there you go. Go on, put a good cross in, Little. Connor Oliver now. Sangare smashes it. Oh, not enough power this time. Saved by Hall. What's Sangare's long shot ability actually like? Long shot 9. It's not awful. It's not great either, but... Okay, O'Reilly. Hunts it upfield. Connor Oliver picks it up in the midfield. Playing it out to Egan. Egan with a nice run up the right. Cross was a bit of a failure, but somehow finds Oliver. Sangare, Holmes, Fuster, Maguire, Fuster, and a goal! Nice. Bradley Fuster's 16th of the season and 2nd of the match. And we had a little bit of pinball going on here. Connor Oliver to Sangare. Sangare gets tackled. Holmes picks it up, plays it to Fuster, to Maguire. The sliding tackle pings the shot back towards Fuster, and Fuster buries it. That was unfortunate on 2 accounts there for Stalybridge. basically gifting possession while trying to take it away. And the end result was a goal for Blyth. And we have less than 4 minutes to play. We have a 2-goal lead. The score is 3-1, and it's a corner for Stalybridge. Kengni will take it. And it goes out for a throw-in. Let's demand more again. O'Reilly with a good save there. Safe hands in the rain. The ball must be slippy by this stage. He's done well to cling on to it. Sangari in midfield. What can the powerhouse 21-year-old Liberian do? He sets up Dan Maguire for a shot. Dan Maguire needs to do better than that. That was a golden opportunity there. Squandered, unfortunately, but we are in the lead, so it wasn't crucial. Holmes on the ball now to Bradley Fuster. Sangari in space. Takes a deflection. Holmes picks it up, plays it back to Sangari, and Sangari puts it in the net. Feel the man deserves a goal. And he does get one. 4-1 is now the scoreline. And more unfortunate defending, really. I swear that took a knock off a man in blue. There it did, number 14. And Holmes managed to pick it up. But, you know, when you've got this many bodies attacking the goal, you are going to have the chance of picking up any stray balls. And we certainly did that. Holmes there capitalising on the mistake. Just about onside by the looks of things. Sangari with the finish. Brilliant. Okay. So a little bit of a shaky start. But we managed to take the lead and keep the lead for the whole match in the end. And the whistle should be going any second. And there it is. Another fine victory for the Blyth Spartans. Good stuff. So, Braintree away next. Okay. And another team that's way down the table. We seem to be getting a nice easy run at the moment, don't we? Yep, they're having a terrible, terrible season. And in fact, losing to us could find them in the relegation zone. Oh, Spennymoor is slipping. Spennymoor have slipped quite dramatically, actually, while I wasn't paying attention. We're now 10 points ahead of Spennymoor, and they've lost second place in the table. They're only a point behind Southport and Hednesford, but that's still two teams that have moved above them. And I've got a 9-point lead over second place. This looks well under control. At the risk of jinxing everything, I think we're all right. Just got to cling on to this for the rest of the season. All right, let's praise Bradley. Maguire once again revealing my fury at halftime. Yeah. Well, it works. Like, I'm going to keep screaming at you, lads, if you play crap until I scream at you and then you win. I mean, it's obviously a winning formula, isn't it? So we're now 5 matches in a row without losing. Good stuff. I think we've got a long way to go before we beat our record. Our record that was earned this season. But let's have a look at how things stand. Let's have a look at the player stats. At the moment, Adam Boys of Spennymoor is still the league top goal scorer with 22. Dan Maguire in tied second place, I guess, on 19 goals. Bradley Fuster down in 8th, only just in the table as it stands with 14. He's got a ways to catch up, but yeah, he has missed more football this season than Dan Maguire. Minutes per goal, 192 minutes per goal. Not bad. So Bradley Fuster's 30 appearances. Dan Maguire's only 31. Okay, so I thought Bradley Fuster was out with an injury for longer than that. I guess not. He has had at least 2 horrible goal droughts though. One of which he only just came out of towards the end of last session, last Friday. So how are the other things looking like? So average rating, Michael Little's in there, Sangari's in there, good stuff. Obviously boys, Ben Davies of Boston as well. 38-year-old right back. Oh my God, he's getting on a bit. He's where are we at? He's older than I am, this guy. Christ. There's no way I could be running around on a football field now. I'm far too unfit. Hats off to this guy. Right, penalties. Sean Reid, he's now on 4 out of 5. He's missed one in that match recently. Adam Boyes is beating him in the penalties table. I should really have a look at this Adam Boyes guy, shouldn't I? He's doing rather well. Interesting. Okay. Michael Liddell topping the assists chart. Well, tied with Kedman of Kidderminster with 11. That's not too bad. But yeah, games won. A whole bunch of Blyth players. Key passers, Sangari with 51 and Leighton Egan with 50. Looking very good. So yeah, in general, quite pleased with those stats. Sean Reid had a quiet game. Now, did Sean Reid pick up an injury after all in that game, or has he recovered? Was it a false alarm? Must check. He seems all right. I guess it was a false alarm. That is a relief. We don't want him to be out for longer. It does look like he's dropped in star rating. I swear he was a 4-star previously. We've got Sangare and Maguire, the current 4 stars. Lang, who's a 4.5, clearly the most talented player in his position in the team. Oh man, I'm still gutted I couldn't get Sam Brotherton. Like, getting denied by work permit. So upsetting. Because he was a great player for us in the first season, and he would have been a great player for quite some time to come if we'd have managed to bag him. All right, what's going on? What did we find? Romy Boko of Benin, a defensive winger. Yeah, no, that's not any position I use. Matthew Locke, a right back. Yeah, right wing back. Yeah, no, because I need you to play here, not here. Here. Yeah, so also no use. Well, thanks for that, scouts. Really glad that you scouted out 2 players that don't play football anything like how I need them to. Never mind, eh? All right, Luke Wall. Who was he? Let's try to jog my memory. I have no idea. He's a fullback. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we only just started scouting this guy, didn't we? Because he can play wing back. So looks all right initially. Only 46% scouted. So we're going to keep scouting him. Poor intelligence on the football pitch. Concerning, but we've dealt with worse. Right, what's Braintree got in store? Capable handlers of the ball and generally dominant in aerial situations. Okay. So I guess the advice there is we need to be careful and not allow them to dominate us or handle our balls. But they're down in 19th, so I'm pretty sure we'll be all right. Michael Liddell in Team of the Week. Good lad. He's not been back long. Right, Udo as well. Oh, man. He's always doing well, this guy. It'd be nice if I could sign him one day, but I doubt I'll manage it. And it would be difficult if I did as well, because he'd be fighting for a place in the team. Not with Dan Maguire. Dan Maguire probably pretty comfortable, but it'd be between him and Bradley Fuster. And honestly, I'd rather be playing. I'd rather just have one of them and be playing them constantly. Just try and get the best development out of them I can. So I'll be sticking with Fuster. I mean, just last season he was league top goal scorer, so it's hardly sensible to be talking about getting rid of him and signing someone else, is it? Okay. Can we power through? Have we got time for one more match before the stream ends? I'm hoping so. I'll probably be overrunning a little bit, but would quite like to play Braintree before we finish. Jay Mingy is the key player, apparently. What's he? A Congolese 19-year-old midfielder. Looks like technique's good, jumping reach good. Don't really know much else about him. Jay Mingy. Or Mingy? No, probably not Mingy. Let's go with Mingy. New intake of youth players. Let's have a look. Excited by Jamie Hudson. Really? You're excited by that, are you? I'm not. He is no Nexus. I'll tell you that. He is no Nexus. What's going on? No, I don't want to make them available. No, I don't care about your advice. And it does look like no, I'm not going to have time to play Braintree before I finish. I'll take us right up to the match, but that is where I'm going to have to leave it. So let's have a look. Oh, Braintree screwed apparently. Yeah, we'll be all right. Sangari's having his praises sung. I'm sure he enjoys that. Let's praise the Fuster. Praise Sangari as well. And praise Egan. Jameson, criticise. Yeah, that will do. Right. So let's see what remains. So next session. Yeah, I think it's still going to take us a couple of sessions to finish the season off, depending on how quickly we get through the matches. And the very last game of the season for us will be against Nuneaton, who are solid bottom of the league. Poor guys. So tough games still to come. Southport might be. They're currently third in the league. Guiseley, no. Hednesford will be. They're second. Kidderminster will be. They're fifth. Okay, so next session is going to be interesting. So we've definitely got three teams that are going to be tough. Spennymoor will be as well, but we might not reach that next time. Possibly the session after that. But yeah, we're still in a really great position. 9-point lead at the top of the table. 17 games won, 12 drawn, 2 lost. Goal difference of plus 35. We're having the season that I hoped we'd have in the first one. But obviously we needed to strengthen the side up a little more. Get ourselves a bit of squad depth. But as you can see from the graph here, we've held top spot for quite some time now. And we don't look like giving it up anytime soon. Quite a solid season from the graph so far, all looking good. Okay, well, do not forget, I will be back tomorrow at the usual time of 3 p.m. UK time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern, I believe, if you're in the States. And I'll be back with the Battletech stream, playing the mod Battletech Extended 3025. So check that out if you know nothing about it. It's an awesome new mod for Battletech, and I strongly recommend you take a look. At the moment, I'm the only streamer playing it, but it is available on Nexus Mods, and it's had quite a lot of downloads so far. It's proving to be quite popular, it seems. So yeah, check it out if you know nothing about it. And if you already do, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Other than that, if you want more Football Manager, that will be back next Friday, same time. So that's 9 p.m. UK time next Friday evening for more Football Manager. And of course, my other evening slots. We've got Tuesday and Wednesday evening where we'll be playing Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. And I'm doing the Imperial campaign at the moment, and I'm having loads of fun with that. So please check that out too. Check out my YouTube channel. That's channel_Doyle on YouTube. Channel_Doyle, where I've got a bunch of playlists of things. You can see this career from the start. You can see my Battletech and like whatever you want to check out. Go have a look. And if you're already on YouTube and you're watching this, please remember to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending on what you thought, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks to the followers. Thanks to the subs. Thanks to everybody. And for now, I'm out, and I'll catch you next time.